Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss about homeostasis. Homeostasis is defined as maintenance of constant internal environment of the body, for which membranes with different permeabilities such as vascular endothelium and cell membrane plays important role. Now we will discuss about factors involved in maintenance of internal environment. There are total 7 factors: transport of extracellular fluid, regulation of temperature, maintenance of water and electrolyte balance, maintenance of pH in extracellular fluid, that is called acid-base balance, supply of nutrients, oxygen, hormones and enzymes, removal of metabolic and waste products, and reproduction. Now we will discuss about mode of action of homeostatic control system. There are two main mode of actions. First is feedback mechanism and second is adaptive control system. Feedback mechanisms are divided into two types: positive feedback mechanism and negative feedback mechanism. Now we will discuss about negative feedback mechanism. Most of the control system of the body acts through this negative feedback mechanism, and it is more stable than positive feedback mechanism. In this mechanism, the system reacts in such a way to arrest the change or to reverse the direction of the change. We will understand this by two examples. First example of negative feedback mechanism is maintenance of thyroid hormone levels into the blood. Thyroid stimulating hormone is released from the pituitary gland, which stimulates the release of thyroxine from the thyroid gland. So when the thyroxine levels into the blood is increasing, it gives negative feedback to pituitary gland to decrease the release of thyroid stimulating hormone, which in turn causes decrease in release of thyroxine from the thyroid gland and brings back the thyroxine level into the blood to the normal. On other hand, when the thyroxine level into the blood is decreasing, it gives negative feedback to pituitary gland to increase the secretion of thyroid stimulating hormone, which in turn causes increase in release of thyroxine from the thyroid gland. Second example of negative feedback mechanism is maintenance of water levels into the body. When there is less water into the body, it stimulates the osmoreceptor of hypothalamus, which causes stimulation of posterior pituitary to release antidiuretic hormone, that is called ADH, and this ADH will act upon kidney and causes sodium and water retention, and it will help to bring back the water level to normal. On other hand, when there is more water into the body, there is no stimulation for osmoreceptors of hypothalamus and there will be decreased ADH secretion, which causes more and more water loss into the urine and helps to bring back the water level to normal. Now we will discuss about positive feedback mechanism. In this mechanism, the system reacts in such a way to increase the intensity of change in same direction. It is less common and less stable than negative feedback mechanism, but it has its own importance mainly into the emergency situation. We will understand this by two examples. First example of positive feedback mechanism is clot formation to arrest the bleeding during injury. Clot formation is done in 3 stages. First is formation of prothrombin activators, second is conversion of prothrombin to thrombin, and third is conversion of fibrinogen to fibrin. Thrombin, which has been formed in stage 2, stimulates the formation of prothrombin activators through positive feedback mechanism, which ultimately increase the conversion of fibrinogen to fibrin and helps to accelerate the blood clotting process. Second example of positive feedback mechanism is parturition or childbirth. Labor is facilitated by progressively increasing uterine contraction due to positive feedback from stretching of the cervix by head of the baby. Now we will discuss about adaptive control systems. It is a delayed type of negative feedback mechanism and it is seen in nervous system. For example, if some body movements are occurring very rapidly, there is not enough time for the nerve signals to travel from the peripheral part of the body all the way to the brain and again to the periphery to control the movement. Under some circumstances, brain uses a principle called feed-forward control to cause required muscle contraction, which is retrospectively conveyed to the brain by sensory nerve signals from the moving part. If the movement performed is found incorrect, the brain will correct the feed-forward signal and will send to the muscle next time when the movement is required. Such corrections made by retrospective and successive feedback mechanisms are called adaptive control. Thank you for watching. We will meet in next video with new topic.